Hello and welcome back everybody to the Geek Tech Show. In this channel, we do product reviews so you don't have to waste money on products that are totally useless. So we check it for you. So in this video, we're going to be checking out the Byrna self-defense weapon, ultimate handgun. Not a firearm, not an actual weapon, but an air gun. Useful for self-defense purposes. Something just fell. And here it is. Ta-da! So this is it. There's a safety button on the side over here. And on the other side, is the chamber. And you can put this in easily. Right there. Now it is armed. Not really. Because what you have to do is to open this up right there. Once you open this up, what you're going to be doing is putting the cylinder in here. As you put this inside here, what's going to happen is with the first round that you're going to be turning this on like this, it's going to arm it. You're going to hear the canister break in. And once it breaks in, you can start shooting this. This one is not armed, by the way, because it has no canister in here. Without the canister, the CO2 BB gun cannot be used. Now, this is not shooting BBs, it's shooting projectiles. And I really like the beautiful orange to this. And you can also add right here a rail as well. Now, if you live in some states, not New York, but some other states, you can actually get the pepper version of the pepper spray here, which is great because then you can go ahead and shoot those, and that actually makes it the ultimate self-defense weapon because it shoots pepper balls as projectiles. If you don't live in those states, you can just have metallic balls, you can have kinetic balls or other kind of projectiles that you can buy for this. And because this is a bigger gun, it uses pretty big projectiles forward. So it's going to be super painful if somebody starts messing with you. In a self-defense situation, you can reach out to this and you can use it. And the good thing about the orange core is that this looks more like a taser than an actual real weapon, because there's no real weapons that have the orange coating to them. That being said, if you did and you want to get one of yours, there's going to be a special discount. And if you use the code below, you're going to get it at very good price as well. Another thing for you to keep in mind is that I'm going to go next into one-on-one, showing you it up close and personal and what I think of this and if you should get this for yourself for self-defense. And I have reviewed a bunch of different weapons and I'm getting really good at if you want, and you should get this for you. Let's go ahead and start examining this up close and personal and see what you think of it. So here it is, the Byrna. It is finally here. It comes with the very nice orange logo over here, and all around you can see the orange going all around it as well. So this is a very good looking case. Opening it up, I want to show you on the side compartment over here. It comes with the actual booklet. It comes with this, which is it says this is TSA approved, non-reader protection, no permits required, no federal license, CO2 powered, 60-foot range, and pretty much that you can actually carry this checked baggage without compressed air cylinder attached. So this is TSA approved card. So this is a good card for you to have, and you can actually take it with you, because this is not a firearm under federal law. So it shows right what is inside here in case you're going to be traveling with something like this on an airplane. So definitely if you're taking this on an airplane, you need to go ahead and check out the TSA website how you're going to be doing this, but this is good to keep on handy as well. It comes with a product warranty and registration over here, and the booklet that tells you instructions how to load it up and put everything combined together and what it comes with as well. So this is very handy to have with you here. Side here it also has the following. I'm not sure what this is yet, but I'm going to be finding out very soon. Opening it up, you can see very nice case and form to keep it safe. So in the inside we got the following. This is not included, by the way. I just dropped it as an extra, but I did find a bunch of those mini things that I could use myself, which is really good. Now in terms of the actual gun, and I'm still not knowing what this is for, is that I like that you can actually disassemble this by yourself if you wanted to with a special tool. So it's not really that much closed in. So that is good. And this is the orange edition. I like the orange a lot. One of the reasons why the orange is so good is that it screams that this is not a firearm in case you wanted to take this with you to places. And it looks more like a taser actually, so I do like that. Over here, if you want to open it up, press on this button, you open the chamber, so you can actually have two different chambers inside here. One, you can arm this with the one chamber, and then you have another one that you can arm it with another chamber, so you can actually have one on hand and one to be used. You can have about 5, and it actually counts here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different holes for every single one that is included inside here. One thing I do not suggest for you to do is to try to remove this. This is actually part of the logo. It is not this cool thing that you can have, so you're going to be ripping this apart. Be careful, don't do that. Now since I'm in New York State, the only ammo I can get is the kinetic one. Now if you see my video, one of my videos, I do actually show how you can make your own custom ammo, which is really cool. And actually those things are pretty hard to open. This one was already opened up. And the kinetic ones are probably the worst kind of ammo that exists for this. I do suggest for you to get some heavy duty with metal inside of it, or even put pellets in, like I created an actual video how to do that. And you can actually arm this to be a really good weapon. Specifically, this is fun to do target shooting with. So those are the kinetic ones. You cannot have pepper spray, but I actually made a video so you can actually make your own pepper spray, but it was totally failure too. You can check it in the link down below, and if you want to get this, there's going to be a link below as well in case you're interested. A few other things about it. First of all, this is not metal, it's all high-tech plastic, which is actually very good. Why is high-tech plastic better than metal? It is less heavy. It's very easy for you to carry this around. It's not too heavy. Now this one is not armed. In fact, it is on the safe side. If you want to fire it, you put it on the file. Press on this, it's going to fire up. This specific version is not armed at all because it has no CO2 canister in here. The good thing about this is that all you have to do, if you want to puncture the canister, you're just putting it inside here. I'm going to be screwing this back in, and as you screw this in, what's going to happen is it's not going to puncture at all. So the good thing about this is that automatically this does not puncture itself. Why is that a good thing? Because let's say for a self-defense situation, or in case you just leave it here for a long time and you put this inside, what's going to happen is that after a while you'll forget this is in here. But let's say you need to use this. So normally the CO2 is going to just go ahead and deflate over time. This one is not going to be on until you actually arm it. So first thing you're going to be doing is firing, as the first shot is going to puncture the CO2 canister in here, and once it punches the canister, then you can fire projectiles, whatever you put in here. So we have the safe, we have the fire, we have this that shoots, and it shoots right from here. And you cannot put a rail on this, but you can put a rail on the bottom if you wanted to, because this has the thing here. So if you want to put a laser pointer or something else on here, you can if you wanted to do so. On the top it doesn't have the rail, so you can't actually do it on the top. You have to put it right here. I've seen some people put a really badass on canisters on this thing, and it looks kind of awesome. It really does. Now, gun itself feels really good in your hand. It really feels, it has a very good balance to it. It really does. And the grip itself is good as well. So I like it. I think it really does belong in if you need something like this for self-defense, and it shoots pretty good too. I do suggest for you to get one. There was a little bit of a waiting time for you to get it, but in the states that you can actually get the pepper spray, different kind of, don't get the kinetic one, get the other ammo, and it's very good. The only downside of this, the only really big downside, is the canisters, that you have to pretty much buy them from here. And if you do buy it, make sure you buy a bunch of them. So that's exactly what I did. I got a lot of them here. I'm not going to run out anytime soon until the end of the world. Pretty much it is 2020. But I have 5 here, 5 under. You're talking about more than 12 canisters all combined. So this is going to be a lot of fun to shoot this over the summer. But that's the only really downside of this thing, is that you have to get the mini canisters. The good side part about it is that they're small. Because they're small, this gun is small as well. And it goes right here. And it gives a lot of room for the bigger ammo. And because of that, we get the big ammo, which is way more painful than the small ammunition that can really hurt you. So I have found out exactly what this is for. It is simply to plug this in. So we have one like this. If you want to put this on, plug it in. Take it out, and there's also a black version of it as well. I like how it actually moves. This thing is interesting. So you can just put this in, the black one, and this is actually serves as an extra safety for you. So we have one safety, second safety right here, and the third safety is really the trigger itself. But you might actually can actually say that there is one more safety here. Pretty much right there. Remove this, you can't fire. No ammo. Another thing that cannot fire. This one has no ammo. Nope. See this? This is not an ammo. But to load it up, you have to do, just put this in. Put it like this, and it loads up the balls right inside. You can put a bunch of them in here. Now if you wanted to remove them, press on here and they come out. After use, you can reuse them. You can actually go ahead after target shooting, going and taking them, finding them, and putting them right back inside the canister if they're still in good shape. Thank you so much for getting all the way to the end of this video. Hopefully you did make up your mind and became convinced why you should get this as the ultimate self-defense weapon for yourself. And if you did decide to get it, there's going to be a link right down below where you can get yours at the cheapest possible price with a special discount. Also, what do I give this? I give this about 9.5 out of 10. I think this is almost a perfect self-defense weapon. Lightweight, great for you to use, hold in your hand, not too heavy. So even if you're a woman, even if you're an older guy, or an older female, you'll be able to actually use this. You don't actually need to actually go ahead and think it's too heavy for you, because it's not. It is super extremely lightweight, easy to use, very balanced, and I think it is one of the best out of all the weapons I have checked out so far. BB guns, this is one of the better ones that is up for sale. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this Geek Tech show, and if you did, make sure you hit the like and sub, and if you want to support my channel, there's going to be a membership link below as well.